So, good afternoon everyone. By the way, my name is Aljon Kataag from BTVTED FSM 3A, and today we will be discussing what are those Filipino characters. So, we all know nga Filipinos are known for being hospitable. So, that is one of the major traits nga naila sa uban nasod. Kay we tend to offer what we have bisag kuwalang lang gani nato. So, mga gratag kaon bisag kulang lang, and that what makes Filipino known from the other country. So, for today, we will not discussing only the positive side or the positive characters of the Filipinos, but also we will be discussing what are those mga negative side food or the weaknesses. So now we will start from the weaknesses. So the weaknesses of the Filipino character are as follows as cited in the report. So number 1, extreme family-centeredness. So excessive concern for the family means using one's office and power to promote family interest and thus functionalism, patronage, political dynasties, and the protection of erring family members. So the best example are those people who are in the higher position of the government. So they are taking the opportunity nga to promote or implement laws or regulations para kuno sa tanan, but di ay para rin sa ilang pamilya. So what will happen if this character is magsigi? So it results in lack of concern for the common good and acts as a block to national consciousness. So number 2, extreme personalism. So this takes things personally. So cannot separate task from emotional engagement. Because of this, the Filipino is uncomfortable with bureaucracy, with rules and regulations and standard procedures. So this character illustrates the katong palakasan system. So kung kaysa tong lakas, kaysa tong duol, maoray makabenepisyo. So a person will muduol siya sa katulang mga makatabang ra sa iya. So that is not good for the improvement of the Philippine society. So it results, kung iani ang character, it results to graft and corruption. Okay? So the next one is the lack of discipline. So a casual attitude towards time and space manifested in lack of precision and compulsiveness, in poor time management and procrastination. So the simple example is those people nga who are violating the traffic rules. So bisag wala pa time nga mutabok yun. So or shall we say nga jaywalking. So we are lack of discipline. Wala tayo disiplina sa atong kagalingon. So number 4, positivity and lack of initiative. So waiting to be told what to do, reliance on others or the leaders and the government. So complacence, lack of a sense of urgency. There is a high of tolerance for inefficiency, poor service, and even violations of one's basic rights. Too patient and matiisin, to easily resign to his fate, and Filipino is oppressed and exploited. So those Filipino people nga maghuwat lang kung sugoon. So wala siya, a person who has no initiative, di siya mo initiate kung buhat ng trabaho, and they are waiting for the command for the other. So number 5 is the colonial mentality. So lack of patriotism or of an active awareness. So appreciation and love of the Philippines and an actual preference for things foreign. So karon very kuan gid niron uso gid niron nga we tend to use mga foreign things. Mo embrace pata sa uban nga products kaysa sa ato nga kanang products. So the next is the kanya-kanya syndrome or the talangka mentality. So done by chismis, intriga, and unconstructive criticism, it is evident in their personal ambition that is completely insensitive to the common good. For example, the lack of sense of service among people in the government bureaucracy. So this character or those people nga mingon nga ija aho. So what is yours, what is mine. So 7 is the lack of self-analysis and self-reflection. So the tendency to be superficial and somewhat flightly in the face of serious personal and social problems. There is a lack of analysis or reflection and instead satisfaction with superficial explanations and solutions. So sometimes we Filipinos, if you commit mistakes or sins, so ato i-blame sa uban nga ikaw man god mao na hitabo nino sa ako. So that is bad. So number 8, the emphasis on forma rather than substance. So this lack of analysis and emphasis on form is reinforced by an educational system that is more form than substance. So we Filipinos, we tend to nang i-judge nato ang usa ka tao by the way of their appearance without knowing the inner. So what are the reasons why we Filipinos are having these weaknesses or negative attitude? So these weaknesses are rooted in many factors: the home, social, and economic environment, culture and language, history, religion, educational system, mass media, leadership, and role model. So, is it possible nga maotro ning atong attitude? So, yes, change is possible. However, the following goals are proposed to develop in the Filipino. So, dapat buhaton ni nato. So, number 1 is the sense of patriotism and national pride. So, we have to be proud nga Filipino ta, pagiging makabayan, a sense of the common good. So, para sa kayuhan sa tanan, ato ning buhaton. So, a sense of integrity and accountability. So, we have to be responsible. So, and the last one is the value of the habits of self-reflection and analysis, the internalization of the spirit. So, in the same report in 1988, Senator Leticia Shahani said, the strengths of the Filipino characters are, number 1, pakikipagkapwa-tao. So, we the Filipinos are very sociable sa uban ng mga tao, especially in the foreign people. Number 2 is the family orientation. So, we are very oriented sa atong pamilya. So, we have deep and genuine love kay bisan og minyo na ang atong mga isuon or mga anak. So, still na naghapon sa atong balay, nagpuyo. So, joy and humor. So, we Filipinos are very cheerful despite sa mga problems nga atong giatubang. So, number 4 is flexibility, adaptability, and creativity. So, we Filipinos are very flexible in adapting kung unsay na sa atong environment. So, kung unsay atong makita, very resourceful. Kung unsay atong mahimo, very creative. So, number 5 is the hard work and industry. So, we are very industrious. Labi na kay sa atong karon mga OFWs. So, Philippines is one of the options sa uban country because Filipinos are very hardworking. So, number 6 is faith and the religiosity. So, we are very religious pag-abot sa atong pag-ampo, atong faith. So, we have the very deep love of our God. So, and the last is the ability to survive. So, values education in schools. So, if the Department of Education has to be true to its vision to help develop Filipinos who passionately love their country and those whose values and competencies enable them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully in building the nation and to its core values, the makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa. So, it is an uphill battle for Philippine schools to realize the weaknesses of the Filipino character. So, the Department of Education should be serious in implementing the vision. So, kung sa atong panlantaw, dapat we have to i-manipulate nato sa atong mga estudyante because it will reflect soon sa ilang pagdako. So, other studies in Filipino moral character. So, there had been studies of the Filipino moral life, the more popular of which were those Father Jaime Bulatao and etc. So, Father Bulataw's research identified the kami mentality of the Filipinos. So, Father Vitaliano Gross PSG referred to this way of thinking as group-centeredness or group thinking characterized as follows. So, one norm of morality in the Philippines is based on group-centeredness or group thinking. Once in group determines for the individual what is right and wrong. The individual who has not yet attained moral independence and maturity will ask, what will my family or my relatives and friends or my barkada think or say? What will others say usually determines Filipino moral behavior. It is consigns from the outside. So, the best example for this is if you are a girl, gibisita ka sa manguyab nimo. So, someone will court you and then don't have the strength nga matubang sa iya because you are manang mauwa ka o you are shy. Unya, if your neighbors manotice niya ka o magpakauwa naman na siya kay naibisita di kay ba mo entertain dili kay ba mo atiman. So ang iyang pangutana siyang kagalingon na unsa kay may istorya nila sa ako mga silingan nga wala ako siyang atubang or lahi ang mentality. Wala siya makabalo sa unsay ginhuna sa usa ka society because wala pa siya kanang dili pa siya develop ang hunahuna or she is not matured enough to understand that situation. So the group thinking cited by Father Gorospe is called Sakop mentality. The Sakop refer to persons, relatives, peers, classmates, townmates, office mates, and etc. So this thinking or mentality explains the pagkikasama in both positive and negative sense. It explains the barkada attitude, euphemism, the laughter of affirmation of gutter language. It explains subservience to an illegal or immoral order. So group thinking, so you are belong in a group nga pareha mo kuan. You have the same culture or pare-pareha mo language. So pakikisama, you are belong in one group. So impact of culture in morality. So how culture affects the morality of a person or the group of people. So speaking of the significant impact of culture of the morality of people, let us think of the Japanese shame culture. So guilt cultures emphasize punishment and forgiveness as ways of restoring the moral order. Shame cultures stress self-denial and humility as ways of restoring the social order. So in the Japanese people, if they committed sin or mistakes, so if they felt guilty, so they will do what they have called the harakiri, or they will commit suicide. But somehow, in the culture in the Philippines, when a Filipino commits an immoral act, he would of course feel guilty. But after confessing his sin, he may feel as he is back to the normal thing and can sin again. So there's a big difference from the culture between the Philippines and Japanese. Because we Filipinos, if we committed sin, after that, we will do that again. So, can it be said that a society that easily resorts to mob rule, mob mentality, where only a few have the guts to stand up and insist on what conscience dictates, is it need for moral development? So moral development is very important for a person, for him to grow and develop. So even though a person will commit sin, but if there is a morality, so he will blame himself, and he will realize what he have done or what the sin he have done. So moral development is very important, not only for the development of the culture, not only for yourself, but also for the improvement and development of the country. So those are the strengths and weaknesses of the Filipino characters. And I hope you have learned something sa atong lesson for this day. Thank you.